Welcome, everybody. I don't know, I'm doing it like this is a short. Welcome, everybody, to our second training tavern with Sway, sponsored by Blizzard. So thank you very much. I'm excited to get back into it. This, of course, is not only, preparation for the tournament that we have on July 26th, but it is for the upcoming expansion, Perils in Paradise, which launches on the 26th. Important things to note, you can still pre-order now, and if you want to just pick up Hearthstone for free and play it, to see if it's your jam and, get into it, which you will, type !Hearthstone in the chat, and make sure you click that link. It has all the information you need, and how to play the game for free. The new expansion includes over 145 cards, and a new keyword called Tourist, which I want to know about too. During deck building, you can add a class card from the expansion to your deck. So, for instance, Shaman Tours, during a deck building, you can add Shaman cards from this expansion to your deck. So you can add other people's class cards. Gotcha. Oh, boy. I only know one class, man. Okay. Yes, click the link. All right, let me join Sway now. There we go. Hello.
Hiya. I actually have to run away for like one quick second, like super fast.
All right, you know what? When you're back, I'm AFKing for 30 minutes.
Okay, deal. I'll be right back.
All right. Why, thank you, Jackson. All right, I'll open my cards already, so. That's all this stuff. Journal. Oh, we got stuff. More stuff to claim. Golden floppy Hydra. More gold. Game's a little loud, question mark. I feel like. Can I even adjust options?
Okay, I'm back.
There we go. Hello, welcome back.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Much better than last time. I was very scrambled when we first hung out.
You know,
I had a lot of stuff going on, and then I was like making plays badly and embarrassed. I lost all my hair, and it was just a terrible time.
Oh, that's really unfortunate. I was really scrambled too, but I feel a lot more unscrambled now. How about you?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm between you and me, I've actually been binging her since we played.
Have you?
Yeah. I got like really hooked on it again. So basically, I'm like, okay, guys, well, it's time to end stream. Going to bed. Stays on iPad playing Hearthstone.
That resonates so much, and that's how I first got into Hearthstone, and now here we are, like,
there you go.
Gosh, 6 years later. It's really easy to just be like, oh, one more game, and then all of a sudden it's been like 2 hours.
Yeah, no, it's been fun. I mean, it is limited time. I mean, when I say binge, I mean like I have like an hour or two kind of thing here and there. But,
for sure.
But it certainly did what I kept complaining to myself about last time, which is allow me to learn the cards better and what kind of decks people are playing and things like that, so I don't have to like be super confused.
Awesome.
I am maining Death Knight now.
Okay.
I've been enjoying it a lot.
Okay.
Is that like an okay?
No, that's great. Honestly, Death Knight is really, really, really viable right now. I have questions.
Sure. I also have questions.
Okay, wait. Mine are easy. Did you download the extension?
Oh, no, I totally forgot. Can I do it right now?
Probably. I think so.
Okay. Hit me with the link again.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm also trying to adjust your volume because you're like slightly loud, which is no problem. Okay, it should be good.
Have you been playing the loner list? I'm assuming you picked that one at the end of your loner trial period, right?
No, actually, believe it or not.
Oh.
So I really liked that one, and I started playing it, and I was really annoyed because I started getting to games where it's just like, I mean, I told you in the chat as well, it was just like missing stuff that would make it like really like much better in some situations. It had like the Prison of Yogg, which is like funny and mean, but it was like really annoying to play. It was just like a waste of a card in my opinion. So I started like lacing in other things, and then I came across a bunch of other DKs playing like minion buff decks with control, and I was like, wow, that's a lot of fun. So I basically, with whatever cards I had available, made that kind of deck. So it's like 2 unholy, 1 blood. and it's been pretty good. I'm like low gold now. And
Okay.
what was I gonna say? I'm still like missing a couple cards. Like I really want like Yogg and stuff, but you know, I can't just make Yogg appear.
Yogg the Titan. Oh no, Yogg the prison of Yogg is included. Like everyone should have
it's just the
gotten that
prison.
one.
Yeah, so all the cards that we got like a few days ago from that loner list. There was a couple of useful ones for sure, but like not anything crazy.
Okay.
And also just kind of like plug and play some cards here and there, but yeah, there's a bunch that could be good, and you will have more insight for me. Do I need to make an account, by the way, on this, or is this Battle.net?
You can connect it to your You need to connect it to your Battle.net.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because it'll import your card collection.
I'm doing that in the background as we speak.
Do you know how to send your deck code to me?
I want to say no.
Okay, so if you click on your list in your collection,
okay.
so you hit my collection and then hit your whatever list you've been playing.
It's called
If you click on, if you hover the top, and there's a copy, and then if you can send me whatever it says.
Is it just like a link?
Yeah, it should be. It's like a string of letters.
You want me to just post it in Discord?
Yeah, that'd be great. I want to see what you've been working with.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of letters, a lot of actual words.
Yeah, but did the font not go to like 800 for you?
Yeah, it does, and I don't know why it does that, but it always does that. Okay.
I'm also nervous when you're like, okay. okay. I see what you're trying to do here.
No, so I actually, whenever you said you were jamming DK, I assumed that you'd been jamming the loner list.
I started with it, but it was like, I forgot exactly what I kept. Okay, so with the loner list, I felt the following. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I think that's what I complained. So with the loner list, I felt like to take advantage of disease, you really needed good like sustain and clear and stuff like that. And it felt like I was just not able to survive long enough often against not like crappy early bronze loner decks, and I just couldn't get like diseases running fast enough, or like survive long enough into the game to get diseases pulsing properly.
Okay.
And so I didn't have any cards to really deal with that, and then like I said, I kind of saw the minion stuff. I was like, oh, this is a lot of fun, and then it started being pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I know from our day one, you kind of mentioned being a little bit more like control player. I think that it like DK is a little bit of a learning curve because it does have the runes. It's a little bit different. But it like not being able to put the big boys on the board. I jammed the loner list because I assumed that that's what you were playing. And I actually felt like it was a really decent competitive list compared to the other loners you had. Like I got all the loner lists and
I didn't touch the other loners except for Warrior when we played together.
Yeah, but the other ones were not very.
This wasn't versus
irrelevant.
This wasn't versus the loner list as much specifically as just versus other players.
I was playing on ladder and it went actually pretty well. But that being said, it does depend on your play style. Like if it's something a little bit counterintuitive, and not to mention like the extension you're downloading right now helps you a little bit with like the mulligan, because the mulligan is very important, right?
What do once I create the account and everything, where do I go to grab the actual client and stuff?
Good question. I cannot remember when I downloaded everything. I think that
it's the Hearthstone deck tracker, right?
Yeah, if you just open it, like it should just like. Did you open the actual program on your computer?
No, I haven't gotten the download yet. That's what I was asking.
Okay.
Exactly, it is this though, right? The deck tracker.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, grabbing it.
Yeah, this is definitely the fun little hand buff guy with a few extra things here.
Some of them have been experimental, for what it's worth.
That's fine.
For instance, I would love to run a second. I would love to run a second puppeteer, but I literally just don't have one. You know.
Have you dusted any cards yet?
Not many, but if I go to I assume to dust you go to crafting, right? So I can dust up to 235 dust, and I have 495 in the bank.
Like 495?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what other numbers.
Yeah, I was gonna say, selling dust for 495 of dust. I have to restart Hearthstone apparently.
Yeah, you're good. Oh man, I just threw myself way off track. What were we talking about? Dust. Yeah, so we could also theoretically, outside of the multiples that you can dust, we can maybe dust a few extra things that you feel like you might not play, just to get like a little bit of.
What do you feel are like? What would you, in pro opinion, add to this? Like, what do you think would mesh really well with this deck? That's like be like, oh man, you totally need to have this card because X Y Z.
I sent you a couple lists. Did you try to import any of those?
Yeah, hold up. One of them I did. Not the Warlock. It was the DK one. Yes, but I don't know where it went now. Because you sent a couple Paladins, right? And a Warlock and a Hunter. I hate the Secret Hunter, by the way. It was so annoying to play against. it's actually the most tilting stuff in the world.
Okay, it's really funny you say that because I was hoping that you'd be down to bring Secret Hunter.
I mean, I'm down to play it because I feel like whoever plays that can feel their opponent getting really angry. It's just so tilting to play against.
Yeah, I agree with you. It is very hard to test against the secrets, but I thought that's what would be very annoying for your opponents. So I figured, and it's not the hardest thing to pilot. So I figured it would work really well for us in this tournament to just make everyone, I just really like being a villain in Constructed. It's my favorite thing.
I think I have the deck tracker open, by the way.
Perfect.
Sure
I think that this is the ultimate villain list. Okay, so you have Hearthstone open, you have your deck tracker open.
Yeah.
Okay.
Enter the play menu
what
to
do you
automatically
see?
import your decks, it says.
It says what now?
Enter the play menu to automatically import your decks. Which I assume is the in-game play menu.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
okay,
I would
yeah.
say.
So,
I would
yeah,
think
so
so.
I just imported my 2 decks.
Okay, and if you go to your options, you can, like, on the very top of the little window, it says options, and you can do the capturable overlay if you'd like to, just to help everyone see your lists and stuff. But this will...
Where is this? An overlay? General?
Yeah, streaming all the way down.
Oh, you need to turn advanced options on, that's why. Capturable overlay, this one?
Yes.
It automatically muted my Discord, okay.
But that's also, like, you can set that up later.
Okay,
the most important part for you is the player, the overlay player in general, just like actually showing you the overlay. Because it'll show you
does
what
this only
cards
pop
you
up
have.
in game? Does this only pop up in game?
Yeah, so when you're in a game, like right now my overlay is still showing the list, but like you'll see all of the cards in your list, how many cards you have in your hand if you want, how many cards in your deck. You can also get tool tips, so whenever someone plays a secret, you can see what possible secrets it could be. And this is just
does
really
it show
helpful.
things like how many like diseases are in each deck?
Yep, it'll show you how many
all that.
plagues you give to your opponent, how many plagues you have in your deck. If someone shuffles stuff into your deck, it'll add that to your list.
So it's just something to like help keep track of.
Exactly.
Gotcha, okay. Cool.
Did you import the Secret Hunter, and how much of that are you missing?
I imported in Hearthstone.
Yeah, like did you make a deck from the little list?
I did not, but I can.
That'd be great.
Is that what you wanted to play today?
We're gonna play some of that DK, and we're gonna play some Secret Hunter.
Okay. So I go to how do I import this in game?
So you go to your collection, and then you copy that string of stuff, and then it'll say, "Do you want to make a list from this?"
I got it.
Yep.
Okay. Replace missing cards. I'm missing some cards.
How many? What are you missing?
Well.
Uh-oh.
Oh God, zillion. Like half of them ish.
Okay. Okay. Right. Let's.
I named
weak
this hunter
for
deck
us?
Sway equals evil, by the way.
Sway equals what?
Evil.
Good. Yes. This is what I want.
So like I'm missing bargain bin, both
Okay.
patchwork pals, Titan forged traps. Oh, did you want me to Discord again? Or
Oh,
how did
yeah,
you
that'd
wanna-
be great.
Yeah, okay.
Then I can just see what you're missing. What are weak auras?
It's Warcraft nerd things.
Yeah, someone said just tell him it's like weak auras from WoW.
Yes, that actually it makes sense now.
Oh, well, perfect. I really like that you actually called that sway equals evil.
I mean, there's like a couple of decks I keep coming across with some opponents that piss me off, and this is one of them. Like this like face mage with like just nonstop spell casting and like AoE
yeah.
clear, and a priest one that kind of does something similar. They just like constantly mind control and like AoE you down. It's super annoying.
Where they take your deck and then kill you with your deck.
Yes. They like just copy
Yeah.
your entire deck.
I feel like priests in general are also very villainous. That being said, I used to main control priest, so you know, you're learning a lot about me in this very short amount of time. Okay, so you're
I'm not sure I
missing.
like everything. I'm just kidding.
Can you scroll down for me? Are you missing?
there you go.
Okay.
They were also
We will-
like I'm sure you saw in HS chat they were supposed to send me some catch up stuff, but I guess
Yes.
they haven't yet, so that's probably not helping with the amount of cards I'm missing here.
How about we can play each other and you can borrow a deck. So how do you feel about just like trying this guy out? You can borrow it from me.
Sure.
Just giving a little try ski.
The Secret Hunter?
Yeah.
I'm missing 10 cards by the way in the Secret Hunter.
Yeah. But if you borrow my list, then you don't have to worry about it
True.
for now.
How do we do this?
So I'm gonna challenge you.
I'm
If I could
already
do
challenged enough,
alphabet.
to be honest, but
Wait,
Chad,
what is your name on here again?
Salute a bag? Should be.
Are you online?
I might be appearing offline. Can't let people know I'm playing Hearthstone at night.
Of course, right.
Okay, try now.
I do the same thing. I call these games my sleepy games, where they put me to sleep. Like I fall asleep during the game, which is probably horrible for my opponents, but that's okay because you know, insomnia.
Hey, hiding again? You'll never catch me alive.
Okay, let me see.
Oh, we should probably
There
shout
you are,
Sway out
beautiful.
chat. Can one of the mods do it? I'll type. It's just here. I'll type her name if somebody. I wonder if you can shout her out real quick.
Is running proxies also a WoW thing?
Not particularly. At least not in that
Okay.
lingo.
If you want to, at the bottom it says borrow decks. Go ahead and yep. And then I put the Secret Hunter just
Okay.
on that first list.
Got it.
And I'm gonna go ahead and run the Loner DK into you.
Okay.
And hopefully is the extension showing anything for you yet?
Not right now.
Okay.
I disabled the because you said you could just do it later. I
The
did-
capsule overlay is fine. Like
Yeah.
you don't need that.
right now
I
it's not
just wanna-
displaying anything yet though.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens whenever we get into game. Just go ahead and select Secret Hunter and hit play. And we'll see if it gives you the tooltips that I'm hoping that it'll give you.
Sure. Sounds good. It says, "What should I keep?" Mulligan guide in the bottom right corner, and all this
Okay.
other stuff.
And then when your cards pop up, does it say, what does it say? Does it say like mulligan win rate, hand rank, keep rate?
Well, you should be able to see on Discord, I think.
Oh, duh. Hello, hi. I actually, okay, it does not.
It says some stuff.
Oh, it does say stuff on top of the cards?
Oh, do you not see it? Not on top of the cards, just in the corners.
Yeah. Okay, I see those. That's fine. That's fine. I honestly don't pay attention really to this stuff anyways. So like with Secret Hunter, you want to keep those lower curve things. And actually keep that 5 cost because when you play spells, it discounts.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So that Slither Spear is great. The Mantle Shaper is also great. I would get rid of Patchwork Pals for now, and then
What is
keep the
Mantle
bargain
Shaper?
bin. Oh, this is gonna be a tough one that huh?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one to coach you through and play against. Oh heck, I mulliganed incorrectly. It's fine.
Yeah, I got Patrick Pals back.
Okay.
She's not playing the deck I play, chat.
So your goal is to use as much mana as possible every turn. And when you play secrets, you want to try to, like, since you kind of have an idea of what this list does, you want to play secrets at times that you think it's going to be inconvenient to me.
Okay.
So, yes, that one cost, perfect.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
I'm trying to not look at what you're doing.
Well, do you want... Oh, nice. I got your disease already. That's great. Right, okay, that was obscenely unlucky, right?
Yeah, that was actually very unlucky for you. With the amount of 2-cost cards you have, that was just actually just the worst.
That's super mean.
I didn't mean to. You are technically the villain right now. Let's also just remember that.
Do you want to... Are we doing this round where I just do my own thing and then you correct me?
Yeah,
or-
just do your own thing and then we can talk about it. Let's do that. Perfect, because then I don't need to look at your secret.
Quickly.
It's all the cross plagues.
Okay, I will say your goal with this one is going to be a little bit counterintuitive for your play style.
Okay.
Because you don't want to control my board.
Okay.
Because right now I have the opportunity to remove this. And I'd like, this is your first time piloting this list, so of course it's going to be like some bumps in the road. But your goal is to hit my face as much as possible. I think I killed someone on turn 5 with this list before we started this.
Okay.
So, Smork, send everything to my face. And you have a bait and switch, which is a secret that allows your minions to get +3/+3 when attacked. So it keeps things a little bit sticky on your board.
Oh, that not on my deck, not on my hand right now. Though. Oh, because you're not.
Not in
looking
your
at it.
hand. Yeah, just in general. Honestly, this is probably a good thing for you to experience because you have a general control play style, but you like just attack my face. Do it. And manage your hand size. Okay.
Did you just magically draw both staves?
What?
Did you just magically draw both staves for weapon?
Oh yeah, no, I really did. I top decked those. However, they're not great unless I get Helia. I know I threw you into the fire here, but I believe in you. Know that you have so much more damage that you can do to me. Especially this early in the game.
Oh, that's the bait and switch one?
So you said you did not like the Prison of Yogg.
I mean, it made me fail more than it helped me succeed.
That's fair. Yogg gives and Yogg takes.
There was a lot of taking and not a lot of giving. that is very certain.
Yogg is a cruel mistress. Sometimes Yogg loves me and sometimes Yogg hates me. Okay, I don't know if you can see my screen right now, and I'm sorry that I can't share.
Do you
with
want me to?
Well, no, I just wanted to show you the tooltips that show up.
Oh, okay. I have your stream open on the side.
Okay, yeah, if you can just like see up here, there's like some tooltips that show up.
Yeah.
That like help you test for secrets because you can hover them and kind of.
Oh, I see
like,
it. It's
okay.
like it could be any one of those 7.
Right, exactly. And there's 2 of them, so it could be any of those. So if I like test here, then explosive trap goes away.
Right.
My pain
That was some
doesn't
heavy
compare
pressure.
to your plague.
What's this do? That's what this range is.
Cannot be bound.
Sorry, I'm being a butthead right now.
Cannot be bound.
Little time.
Oof.
I mean, there's like 4 of those in my deck already. Do Frostplague stack?
Yes, they do. Up to 10.
So that was 2. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah,
Yeah, so you
I see.
pulled 2.
I wonder.
I think for the next time around, we're gonna play each other again, and I think you should play your DK, and I'm gonna play this hunter list.
Okay.
I move quickly.
So like, should this have been face with the snakes, or wipe your Plaguebringer out? Your
No, for
Volume.
sure face. Yeah. What and like whenever you attack with those, like there's AOE in my list that I can just remove both of those. But you could like if you had bananas, you could like keep those stealthed and like do bigger swings next turn.
But you still could have
because of the
removed them
AOE
with the, I forgot, the chick that casts 3 damage and destroys a plague.
Right. Well, so I can now, but when they're not, if you don't attack with them, they keep their stealth. So I can't target them. There is the thing that destroys a plague, and is that what you're talking about? Destroys a
No, but,
plague in AOE.
but you have 2 cards that AOE the board that don't need a target, right? 2 different cards. You have
Yes,
the chorus.
cultist.
Yeah.
Yep. But I actually don't have either of those right now. But that being said, Crazy Og.
If this turns out well for you, I'm gonna be pissed.
I said Crazy Og, so hopefully it will. Okay, well, on the plus side, it didn't do anything bad for me.
My snakes.
I'm sorry.
Snake.
All right, we got more secrets. Also, for this list, drawing into those the weapon that I did. Oh, I'm sorry, I'll let you play your turn real quick.
A very limited brain capacity. You have to.
Yes, for sure.
I move quickly.
Every time I play Constructed, I have to start and stop my sentences because I have to think.
Hunt alone.
Hearthstone, how the mighty have fallen, and he gave me a stink eye.
But
First of all, he played
I drew
Destiny
my
2, so I could
weapon,
evolve.
which like is
This
good
a
on
hashtag
perk,
icon.
but also without Helia, like all of those plagues are wasted.
Could get destroyed. Well, assuming they don't proc, right? You
Well,
could
like,
bottom deck them and then get Helya and still be useful.
Yeah, but so they've already been like
Some of
pulled
them,
from
yeah.
your deck, so they don't get shuffled back in, and Helya can do so much more. Is that a hidden meaning? It was not. Do you have lethal?
See ya.
Yeah, you do. Oh, and you did it. Wait, was that the one banana? Okay, okay.
I had one
That was your
banana left.
last banana.
Always eat bananas in one bite, chat.
GG's.
Jeez.
Okay, how did you feel about that?
It's a little, like you said, counterintuitive, because I see a minion on your board, like my 2/1/1 snakes, right? My immediate feeling towards that was I need to get rid of her Kvaldir, whatever it was,
Yeah, yeah.
so that the board is empty. Because, well, I guess you don't really have anything to buff her with, so it couldn't have been dangerous. I guess I'm jaded because there's so many decks that I guess you play against these days where it's just, there's like a 2/2 minion on the board. You're like, that's fine. And then one turn passes and they're 10/10 somehow. And you're like, well, I
Right.
probably should have killed that minion.
Yeah, and you playing in your downtime honestly is really helpful for this information because like you would have handled that turn entirely differently if you were playing against a paladin because paladins, have the ability to add to and like other classes as well. So that provides you a little more information on like, okay, if it's this person, I need to be a little more proactive on controlling the board because they're going to summon big taunts. I'm not going to be able to get past those. But I think after you got past that point where I was like, okay, don't control the board like Smork, I feel like you played a lot more specific to that. Were you picking secrets based on what you thought I was going to be doing? Or were you just kind of picking what sounded like good?
Well, I mean, it was, I guess not cheap in a way because that's what knowledge is, but it was picking secrets knowing that I've played with that deck and what that deck has and what you could do.
Right. Okay, and that's the most important part of Secret Hunter is playing against what you think your opponent is going to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
So do you want to try again with the Hunter? Or do you want to play your DK and I play the Hunter?
I mean, it's whatever you'd like. Like, I'm fine.
I'm gonna have it both ways, but I don't know if you want to like do some repetition on the Hunter before switching, or if you want to go back and forth a little bit, get some perspective.
I mean, let's do one more on Hunter, and then we could do like a couple on DK, and then
Also,
so
that
on.
being said, I need to bio just real fast.
Yeah, you're good. All right. Yeah, like I feel like with Secret Hunter chat, it's like if you don't kill them quickly, you're screwed because you just don't have like late game sustain. Like your whole plan is to just go face, right? As hard as you can. Oh my god, how many decks does she have? It's either kill them quickly or you die. At least that's been my experience with them as well, playing my DK deck. I also don't know, even though I've been like playing a bunch of Hearthstone and I've come across, like it's different coming, like playing against a bunch of Secret Hunters and kind of knowing how they play and what they do, as opposed to having the deck plopped in your lap. Because I don't know what cards I have. I don't know what card, like you don't have that experience to be like, oh man, I really want, like I really need this card. Oh yeah, like, oh, it's really good to play this secret in this situation against this deck, right? Like you just don't have that kind of experience with this deck. But it's super annoying. It's just so annoying to play against, dude. I hate secret decks. You're just like guessing. It's just like testing the waters the whole time. Okay. Let's cast a spell. Okay, it worked. So it wasn't that secret. Okay, let's attack face. Okay, that's fine. Let's attack one of their minions. Oh, okay. Let's do this. Oh, yeah. Well, it's not a very good secret if everybody knows about the deck, is it, Stefix? Bow, bow.
Okay, sorry about that.
No problemo.
Okay, you said you're gonna play Secret Hunter one more time?
Yeah, we'll try it one more time. Sure.
Beautiful.
Rexar versus the Lich King.
Are you doing the loner again?
Will serve me.
I want to do something that you kind of are expecting a little bit, just to get used to it.
Sure.
Begin.
So, I'll help you with your mulligan. Wait, do you have secrets in your mulligan?
I have. Yes, I do.
Okay, I'm not gonna help you
I
with
mean,
your mulligan.
yeah, don't help, and then I'll tell
Yeah.
you after what they were, and you can here. I'll even
Perfect.
screenshot it for myself now. Then I can show you what the mulligan was, and you can say what I should have done differently, maybe.
Beautiful.
I'll paste it to my alt, and then remind me to send it to her.
Remember, attack my face.
Oh my god,
That's a beautiful turn one.
it was a tough choice. Let me tell you.
I have no answer to that. You're gonna get value.
Do-re Murgle.
Dore Myrtle.
Murgle.
Now remember, I don't play Hearthstone with high sound at all. Oh, all the time I do Thadun. It's the best place to play it. So what does it say? Oh wait, I guess I can't look at the. Well, without looking at my screen, what does it mean like at the top of on your deck on the top of the overlay it says like 0M 0M 0M. You have it too, like the numbers on the cards on my deck.
Oh. This is the turn that it came to your hand.
Oh, okay. Oh, and 0M is mulligan?
Yes.
Okay.
What little time.
My pain doesn't compare to your
I wasn't gonna coin this early, but here we are.
Send me sneaky snakes. So this is what she's played so far?
I think Helia doesn't like me today.
Really use a fire. Where'd it go?
Okay.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
Man. No, stay in the deck.
Good.
Let's see here.
I wonder.
Can you play multiple of the same secret?
No.
So you can only have one secret type out at once.
Yeah, so if you have 2 bait and switches, you can't play both bait and switches.
Right, okay.
That card kills me.
It reminded me why I should turn down my Hearthstone volume.
It's a very beautiful voice.
To be fair, I did that like singing voice with
Lightboard is killing it!
Okay, hidden meaning. Hidden meaning super useful for when a full clear happens and then there's that minion I can't remove.
My blood boils for war.
She might have that chick that does the AoE plague thing. I forgot what her name is.
We only need one.
That one. Yeah, I was just about to say you might have that, but like, I don't have anything else.
Yeah. No, but I mean that I mean I can't see what else you got going on,
Yeah.
but that wasn't incorrect. This was a very challenging list to pick for you to pilot because like there's like counterplays. This more so than any other matchup. There's a lot of counterplays that I feel like I should not watch. So you're kind of on your own right now, which is not very helpful, but helpful in the way you get to play this list and kind of get a handle for it.
Magic and magma go hand in hand.
I hunt alone.
And with the tracker, you also have the information of like what I've already played. So you're like, okay,
Yeah, on the left
she's
there?
already, huh?
On the left or wherever.
Yeah, so you're like, she's already played, you know, one of the cultists. She's played one of the tomb traders.
If she has a 3 cast, if she has the excavate 3 damage spell, I'm donezo.
You now take mandible.
Which I guess she did not.
Okay, I inadvertently took it easy on you and did not count my lethal. So it's fine, GG's.
I hunt alone.
I was just saying to myself, or to stream, if you have,
Yeah, I was hoping.
if you have the cast unscrewed, the one that excavates for 3 damage.
Yep.
Okay, so this was my.
Did you
I'll
stop
put it in-
talking or did it cut out?
I stopped talking because I was.
Okay, no, you're fine.
So I put in our Hearthstone chat. So those were my starting cards.
All right,
And I mulliganed the snakes and the explosive trap. In hindsight, I should have kept the explosive trap based on how that round went. Because I never ended up getting another one. It would have helped clear the screen.
Yeah, I mean, keeping explosive trap when you have something that draws secrets for you, and like the earlier in the game, it doesn't. I think removing explosive traps was correct. There was a line where you could have kept snakes because that's a lot of pressure on the board on turn 1. But I also really liked the costume singer on turn 1. I think that you are playing Smork a lot more intuitively than you did the first time around. I think we should run it back one more time.
Okay. Me on secret?
Yep. Man, I need to make notes while you're playing because there was something that I wanted to bring to your attention in the moment, but I can't remember what it was. Yeah, I can't remember. I'm going to make notes this time, so hopefully I'll have better notes for you next time. Let's run it back.
There was like one play there when I played Misha. There was like a few options I could have played, but it seemed like the best one, but that didn't turn out great.
Yeah, I feel like that was one of the things, like the playing the taunt right away. I think on that turn, depending on what you got to your hand after you mulled, that was a very defensive play, which wasn't necessarily necessary.
Mm-hmm. I think that's just like usual brain though, like bunker up, control the board.
But I think the more that we jam a list like this, the easier it'll be to break that.
Switch over the card you played. I don't remember which one that was exactly.
And it's not that I want you to play out of your play style, but I think that this is a little bit...
No, I mean, that's fine. I'm malleable. It's not that I hate playing any other way. It's just that that's how I'm used to playing, you know?
For sure.
Your opponent casts a spell.
Yeah, I am going to say I got a really good start.
Goody.
But you can just smork me before I can do anything, so...
Give a minion 33 and random bonus effect when it dies. Summon a chameleon. Oh yeah, I heard spider.
Is this an ice trap?
Sure you want to risk that coin? I don't know. It could be an ice trap, right?
Are you playing mind games with me right now? That was convincing. That was a great turn too. That was, oh my gosh! Hello, hi, big minion.
Deal 4 damage to minion. Deal 2 damage to enemies. What does overheal mean exactly?
It's a.
Oh, it's if you overheal your hero's max HP.
Yeah, so if you use heal on this minion and it can't heal anymore, then it's overheal.
I see. Now I'll play the ice trap, try to bait her coin out.
I'm gonna be really sad if this is an ice trap. Ah! Oh no!
It worked.
Okay.
Too.
Okay.
Got him.
I have feelings.
Candle much lighter.
I am feeling what it's like for other people when I play this against them, and I don't like it.
That's so great.
See, doesn't it feel kind of good?
I mean,
I'm saying.
What if I want to pound all my spells?
You know,
but I
that
have
could
no
be an
mana?
ice trap.
That could be another ice trap. Although I don't know how many you put in this deck. To be honest.
There's just 2. And if there's an ice trap, it's okay. That's fine. This is fine.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
Talia finally didn't hate me this game.
Hell yeah.
Mount up!
Was that in the lower hand? Recruits have +2 attack and taunt.
That feels good.
Okay, after the ice trap on the coin, I don't feel bad about that. We can call that vengeance.
Watch the door!
Heroes of New Earth? That's OG, isn't it?
Oh, I should have tested for explosive.
Could be a nice trap, you never know.
Have you ever played Among Us? Because I feel like you'd be really good at it.
Everyone hated me in Among Us.
I
was
don't
third
doubt
imposter all the time. Okay. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Also, from a defensive standpoint, which, I mean, this is probably useful information for you anyways, because you can't play multiple of the same spell, like the same secret, if you want to like play against a secret and you're like, well, I guess I can like wait, like how I waited on what I thought would be an explosive trap, that's a thing that you can do. Bait and switch? Not a bait and switch.
I should have played Misha there. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe.
Bargain bin?
I should have done that maybe with bait and switch, but I don't
You got me stumped here. Well, okay, this is definitely an explosive trap. I just gotta get this over with. Yep.
How did you know?
Magic.
I was so wanting to attack on the previous turret with it.
I know.
Oh, they cleared the board so nicely. Okay, you need to stop with the frostbikes.
I have but little time.
Candle much lighter.
Ah, it was a rat trap. Also, if you're playing against Secret Hunter, Ice Trap, like if I play my coin that got ice trapped and it's at 1, if I play it, it can't go to 2, it just goes back to 1. So if a card gets double ice trapped, it can't increase again.
Right. Okay. Let's see, we got 6, 9. I can't play anything else then. 6, 9, 13. I think we'd whip that out just yet. Wait, repeat what you just said, please.
What do you say?
Well, repeat what you just said
With what?
about the cards that you can't play, but the rat trap that you just mentioned.
The ice trap?
Oh, ice trap. Sorry, yes.
Like if I played my coin again, GG's.
That was so lucky with the wind fury.
Yeah, it really was. If so, my coin got ice trapped by you.
Correct. Yes.
And it was at 1 mana. And if I play it again and it gets ice trapped again, it can't go to 2 mana. It's
Oh, okay,
still just
okay.
1 mana.
So say you would play it and you would proc a second ice trap. It would just go from 0 to 1, 1 to 0, and back to 1. Essentially, instead of going 1 to 2.
Yeah, well, it would just go 1 and then come back for 1 again.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because it can't increase. It doesn't stack, basically.
Right.
Okay. That went a lot better for you, I feel like, from an outside perspective that's not watching all the moves that you're making.
Yeah.
And I feel like I brought something to your attention and once
Should,
again.
should I have? So when I played the Misha there, right?
Yeah.
After you were weary that I had a fire trap, but didn't know for sure, flame trap, and I played the Misha and you killed it. Should I have played that Misha or no? Because I was still holding you hostage, right? If I didn't play it, all I had was the 1/1 card on the board that you could have killed,
Right.
and then you either didn't do any damage to my hero or you played and wiped the board.
Well, so my hope was to excavate a treasure that would have given a minion more health, which would have stopped something from getting killed from the explosive, preferably the 5/6.
Yeah.
Or 6/5. So that was my next move. But you giving me the Misha allowed me a really clean trade before the explosive trap went off.
Right.
So I maybe, depending on what your hand looked like, might have played more secrets or played something else that would have still allowed me to go face, because I'm clearing your minions, but that's a minion that I have to clear. I don't have a choice. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So you think I should have kept it baiting for
Yes,
for the flame
yeah.
trap and then play? Okay.
Yeah. It's the mind games for Secret Hunter. Okay, let's switch. I'm gonna play Secret Hunter and you play your DK.
Okay. Can I I'll just go show my own decks here?
Yeah, you can. I custom Death Knight. The first one is yours. That I just copied
okay.
the list you gave me. If you want to use that or whatever you want to do.
Okay. I found my own too. I just, as I was doing that, I clicked my decks. I didn't know the
Okay.
players. Okay. Okay. And you're playing Secret Hunter this time?
Yes, I'm playing Secret Hunter.
Cool.
Yeah, Huffer would have been a very good choice there of just pushing more damage face, as opposed to Misha.
Yeah, I didn't play Huffer because my brain was going, okay, well, if I play Huffer here, I get 4 damage and maybe 5, right, if I buff it with Leok, and then it just dies because you had 3 minions on the board. Like, is that worth
Yeah,
just sacrificing
absolutely.
that minion? Well, not
Yeah, because you
sacrificing,
still
but
got
just, like,
that
getting
4
the-
damage push face.
Right.
It's all about getting your 1 turn in with these minions.
I'm gonna lose so hard now. I mean, it's not a good start, but it is what it is. I'm just saying, I went 3-0. Yeah.
Job's done.
That's not a great start. What is that card deck you have? Makes me hungry. Like ramen.
Oh yeah, I have only food card backs equipped because I like food.
Carried by the deck. I mean, it's nice to have access to all cards, right? I mean, there's a few cards I would like to put in my own deck, but you know.
My blood for the Lich King!
Okay.
Job's job's done.
Okay, okay.
Yes, the double secret.
So did the tooltip come up for you? Like you can see what it potentially could be?
Yeah, I see it. Can you move these at all?
I think you can like using the tracker, like you
Right.
can unlock it.
This is
and
not a big deal. I was
relocate.
just curious. Yeah, so it
Yeah,
has
yeah.
it has the 7 that it could be on there.
And then as you like test for secrets, it'll like clear them out.
You shall suffer.
And now yours!
Magma dude.
Guess who? Smuggle!
Have we talked about card positioning at all?
Not today.
Okay. We'll talk about that after. I'm gonna write that down. Writing it down, remembering it.
Will serve.
Okay. Sounds good.
Ooh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
If she has flame trap, it's gonna wipe this guy out. She definitely has flame trap now. She definitely has. I just said to myself, if she has flame trap, he's gonna kill that guy. He had 2 more secrets. I was like, you definitely have flame trap now. Does this guy attack elusive mobs? I bet
sorry.
stealth mobs. I've actually never tried that.
Magic and magma go hand in hand.
I mean, we gotta test some stuff here, right? Let's test this. Yeah, she didn't have it. So that's not the spell one. I mean, she definitely has a flame trap, right? Let's be honest here. It's quite obvious. I honestly don't have much to play right now, so I could just pass my turn straight up. Or I could attack to face.
So you can choose to counterplay here however you'd like to.
Death calls.
But then this guy dies. I'm not sure if I want that yet. Alright. Also, this is a awful draw for me. Like, all my important low cards, I haven't seen a single one yet. I can attack face with my weapon and then re-equip the new weapon. That's going to proc the flame trap and wipe that guy out. So I'm just going to summon this, not attack with it, and then end turn, I think.
Okay.
I can't attack the 2/2. It's stealthed. Well, what does it mean on the trap list when they're like grayed out?
That means that it couldn't be one of those spells.
Why? Because you've already used them all?
Because you have tested for them.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay, that's cool. So it dynamically updates that. Yuck.
Making me on stealth my snakes out here. They're all vulnerable and stuff.
She probably has an ice trap, the thing that buffs 3/3. And
Death calls.
and there's one.
And serve your king. I have but little time.
I don't want to rip the band-aid off yet.
Looks like your luck is.
She doesn't have ice trap. What isn't there a? Oh, she doesn't have freezing trap either. I was thinking freezing trap, but she definitely has. It's definitely explosive trap right at the end there, because rat trap. I guess I didn't play 3 cards there. Does she have it reborn?
Death calls.
What does Chameleon do? It's reborn. I don't know if I want to attack one more time.
Frostmourne hunter.
We need to play.
Mysterious orb, what is your wisdom?
Guess who? Sparkle.
So she's gonna have. So if we don't heal this turn, we die. Probably.
I will say you've got an absurd amount of value from that minion that I did not remove. Like a large amount of value.
Okay, so it can't be freezing trap.
Also, just a quick note there. If you traded with any other minion, they would still be alive. Like the one of the 1/3s instead of the 1/1. Unless you're trying to create board space.
True. Yes.
Totally easy mistake to make, though. Just wanted to
Well, it
point
was
that out while it's
more.
there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. You're right. I was thinking of what my next move is and why, and then yeah.
Right. It's super easy to just be like, oh, easy trade.
I have but little time. You look tasty.
Oh God, your secret proc made it take too long for me to get my turn in.
Oh, no.
That's so annoying. I was just sitting there like waiting for the cards to pop up to choose. I think that last trap might be
I
explosive
have
trap.
no
Yeah.
time for games.
That sucks.
I've been playing a lot of the DK, and I saw the little spell pop up, and I was like, oh, plagues that I shuffled into your deck. Nope.
Because these are gonna just die, right? They're just gonna die. Is the problem. Like, do we pop this trap or no is the question.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
You need to pop it anyway sometime? I'm just worried about the Sylvanas now.
I play, therefore I run.
Oh, what happens if there's doubles there? Do they just not, like, there's two bait and switches? Is
Right.
One's just wasted?
Yep.
Okay. We know this one was the copy, right?
Run for help! Share my pain. Run for help!
Blasphemy! You shall suffer.
It finally went off.
These aren't ideal. Yeah, ice trap. Drop the ice trap. Oh, it hell's Azurite Vein.
Oh, that's a charge. Azurite Vein is
Oh,
a,
I
is
couldn't
a
get charge of.
mage spell.
What does it do?
Whenever the play a card, I get a 0-cost copy of it.
Awesome.
Okay, a few things about that game, very quickly. So what was your thought process when the explosive trap got to being there for as long as it did?
My thought process was that if I pot so I felt like, which is gonna happen, right? But I honestly felt like that was one of the worst draws I've seen in I don't know how many games. I had like all my high cost cards. I had no card to return anything, you know?
Right.
Like nothing was there. None of my healing. Like it was just the worst possible situation. But that's just
Right.
gonna happen, right?
Yeah,
So that
absolutely.
being said, I was trying to like I knew the only thing that prevented a lot of your face or you hitting my face
Right.
was getting taunt minions up. So I didn't want to burn the 2/2 card that was spamming taunt the whole time until I
Sure.
could stabilize with like the other 80% of my deck, which just like never really, like, it was too late. It came too late.
Right.
So that was my like thought behind not popping it.
Okay.
Or if I could like buff that guy, because I have an AMS in the deck too, like literally anything, right? And just like nothing was hitting, so we just had to go at some point.
Right. Okay. So it was a case of like waiting out a draw and then simply just not finding what you needed.
Yeah, more or less. Because I feel at least that you would have killed me much faster if I had burned that guy early.
That's fair. I feel like also like this happens to everyone where you hyperfixate on the value of a card, where you could like put your value in other places. Like I counted your lethal. Well, I counted your amount of damage that you had on the board. Like I think the turn that you cleared the board, you had 20 damage on there, and I had 24 health. That being said, it was a lot of 2 health things. So I never found another explosive trap. So if the explosive trap had popped earlier, then you could have sent that all to my face. You know what I mean?
But I still wouldn't have killed you, right?
No, I mean, unless you had another spell or like, including your hero power, you had 21 damage that you could have sent to my face, which I was at 24, and there's still comeback for me. But like the kind of like cost versus gain of like, okay, let me just go ahead and pop this and get this over with when I don't have big units on the board. And yeah, I'm summoning these taunts right now to stop her from going face. And that does require one of my minions to go into it, but it kind of almost drew out a little bit. So after like a turn or 2 of not pulling what you needed to, I might have popped it. Hard to say right now, looking back on it. But that's something to think about. So just in general, make sure you're counting the amount of attack you can do. I don't know if you had any spells or anything that could have like closed that out from 21.
No, I don't think
okay,
I did
fair
there.
enough.
But
Fair enough.
I mean, in like, I think in the moment, I understand what you're saying. So I'll try not to hold on to it too much. But in hindsight, right, like had I done that, it wouldn't have made a difference. You would have killed me earlier. But I guess the take home is you never know that would be the case, right?
Exactly.
Like in
yeah.
the percentage of situations.
Right. And it's hard to say looking back on it unless we were like directly reviewing a game. But you could like look at it and be like, okay, like maybe I would have valued this over this because I was valuing this one card. But maybe had I just like let the explosive trap go, I would have played this card instead. You know what I mean?
I got you.
So just something to think about, especially when you're playing against secrets, to be like, all right, what's the cost versus gain of just like letting the secret pop here?
Right.
And then in terms of card positioning, this is only applicable to, like I brought it up earlier, it is applicable to like a few things, but specifically like when you're positioning next to a taunt, there's a few classes that have opportunity
Cleave.
to do damage to cleave, right? Yeah. So whenever you're playing your cards, you can't move them after they've been played. So if you're playing against something that has opportunity to cleave, you're looking at mage, you're looking at warrior, make sure that you're positioning in a way that you're not putting high value things next to each other. Just it was just a random thought that I had. I have to bio really quick. I just have a massive water bottle, so I'll be right back and we'll keep going.
All right, you're good. Actually, I'll do the same.
Can you do me a favor really quick? Can you go to your collection? And I'm pretty sure this was a legendary that everyone got, but can you see if you have ETC? There's like periods between E period T period C.
No. I write. Are you sure it's with periods?
Yeah. I have it pulled up here. You maybe look up like band manager. I'm pretty sure it was included, like it just was there for everyone, but I'm
No,
not 100%.
I don't have it.
Okay.
I know that card. I know that card you're talking about. Yeah, I see it. I
Yeah.
don't have that card.
Okay, noted. That's good information to have. If we craft one legendary for you, just one, I feel like this would be the one.
Isn't it? It's 1600 for a legendary, though, right?
Right, exactly. So like whenever we start finalizing deck lists and stuff, this is just a really, really valuable one because you've seen the gameplay, you've seen what it does, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't actually fully understood it because I haven't played it myself. So,
Okay.
You discover one of 3 band members, right? And they all have different effects.
Well, so when you put ETC in a deck,
Yeah.
you like build your band. So this is like the ultimate tech cards of all tech cards. So in ETC, you can include, like, there's this thing called a Restaurant Viper, which is a tradable minion that destroys your opponent's weapon. And I'm sure you've seen how prevalent weapons can be in certain matchups.
But but you only need to put this one card in your deck, right?
Right, you put the one card in your deck, and then you can add cards to the band. So it's basically like a little extension. Like, you add this one card, but by adding this one, you're adding 3.
Okay.
But in terms of what you add, you can add the Viper, which is a weapon removal.
Just
You can
here to
add,
slam
there's a
you with
Dirty
the
Rat
Amazon
card, which
long and
summons a
see you
minion
again in
from
a
your
few
opponent's
months.
deck. So
Hope you've
if it's a
been well
battle cry, they
groomed
don't
up.
get the battle cry value.
I played Dirty Rat. I actually just recently took it out of my deck, like just probably before we started playing. I played it for a bit. I was probably playing it wrong, but I feel like it was a little gambly because I think my mistake was I played it too early on, because sometimes I'd play it early and just pull, even if it was a minion that it's like, aha, you don't get your battle cry. It's like, okay, now they have like a 5/5 on the board at 2 mana turn, you know?
Right.
And now, like,
Right.
what do I do about this? So, like,
Right.
are you supposed to just play it later?
It's not even that. Like, sometimes it's
Very
just
good
helpful.
cabbage.
Like,
You're just late.
it depends on the matchup, which is why it would be great in ETC, because sometimes it's not useful. Like,
Right.
sometimes you pull something valuable for them, and it's a deck that anything you pull is going to be valuable. But sometimes it's like a direct counter for what they're doing. So putting it in ETC, you get to pick one of the band members, and the other ones go away. So we could like be like, all right, Dirty Rat's not helpful here. We'll pull Viper instead. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it says at the bottom it's earnable after opening a Festival of Legends card pack. I don't have it. Is that easy to get somehow?
Yeah, you can use 100 gold and get a Festival of Legends card pack from the shop.
Okay. I can do that right now. 1 second. Smithers, man, thank you for the primer 47. Festival of Legends. So I just buy one deck, eh?
Yeah. Use the
Well,
like
so
100 gold
laggy.
and just buy a deck. How much gold do you have?
735 right now.
Perfect.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, so you got ETC.
Yes.
Beautiful. So that's going to be really, really helpful.
In this deck?
Because, huh?
In my DK deck, you mean?
No. So I feel like I was looking at the Perils in Paradise new cards, because all of the cards have come out by now. So I was looking yesterday, and I don't know how close to any of the lists that you're comfortable with we're going to be playing.
Okay.
So
do we have to? Well, like, we probably should use those new cards, right?
we have to use a certain number of them.
Okay.
Yes. So
Do you have a
going
list
to
of what
be.
they all do? That, like, I can
Sorry?
see? Do you have, like, a list of all the new ones that I can see?
Yeah.
You don't need to send them now. It's just something to, like, mull over so I can think about
Yeah,
it as well, you know?
absolutely. I'm actually just going to do it right now because it's in my brain.
Okay.
But I mean, on the website they have the card library, and you can filter it down to Perils in Paradise. But we have all the cards announced. There we go. We have all the cards announced. So we have kind of so there's a new mechanic called Tourist, where you can basically add cards from another class to a specific class. Like Druid has a Mage Tourist card, so you can add Mage cards to the Druid list as long as you include the Tourist.
Okay.
So there's like a whole new realm of possibility in terms of card synergy. So that being said, I think that we're going to be going way different than what we're doing today.
Okay.
But I think that like if we play Tuesday or Wednesday, which I believe we were planning on moving the last one to Tuesday or Wednesday, that'll be massively helpful in terms of just like getting to try some of the new stuff. And I'll have a pretty good basis so we can like do the same thing where you borrow some decks and get a good feel for it. But do you want to, how many, oh, you're making a deck right now?
No, I was just looking at the list. I had my deck builder open because you asked me to look for ETC. I thought you wanted me to throw it in this deck, but we can just scrim.
No. I just, how we were talking about like card positioning, I thought about talking about tech really quickly. And ETC is a card that we'll very likely be including in
And some decks.
however many lists we need to make.
Right,
But we don't need to include that today.
Sure, I got you. So are tourist cards only for spells or characters too? Like
Oh no,
as well?
minions. Yeah, you can include just as long as you include the tourist in the list, you can include anything from that class.
Oh, I see. Okay, so if DK has Shaman Tourist, I can include any Shaman class card in my deck.
Yes,
Okay. Changes things slightly.
just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Okay.
So we have some fun. We're gonna have next week.
Okay, yeah. Sounds good.
Oh yeah, specifying from that expansion. Okay, are you ready to go?
Yep, I think you need to like challenge me again. There we go.
Yep, gotcha.
And every class is getting one of those tourist cards?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been doing a little theory crafting. There's some pretty fun synergies. Okay.
Is that your polite way of saying broken synergies?
No, really fun actually. Like I'm not memeing. It's actually like there. Well, I am. There's lots of memes to be had. So now that we've kind of done a little, how many games of Secret Hunter versus? We just did the one game, right?
I played 3 Hunter and 1 DK games so far.
Okay, so let's run it back where you play DK and I play Hunter.
Okay.
I think the goal is to just kind of get used to different play styles today, and I think we've done that pretty well.
Yeah, I would say the only other, like I'm thinking once again through like different opponent decks I've played through that I frequently see at least. I would say one that like probably like the priest craziness is one, and I don't really need to play warrior. They're pretty self-explanatory. It's just like giga armor clearing the screen constantly,
Right.
And then just like hammering you with their weapon a lot of the time it seems.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that we'll be seeing some more classes be more prevalent. Priest is just always looming there. But priest is kind of hard to like practice playing against because you're gonna just like it's basically just like a convoluted version of your deck.
Right, yeah. And I feel like you need like a really wide reach of cards with it too.
Oh yes, yeah, absolutely.
Dude, what are these draws, man?
Yeah, if we can like expand your collection just a little bit more. Also doing, have you been looking at your like journal, your quest log?
You know, I've just been collecting gold from Battle Pass stuff for playing. I
Okay,
don't know if there's anything
yeah.
else. But
So
what
they
is this draw, man?
Well, that you might be looking at it then. I'll show you on the home screen, but they have like you can get like an amount of gold or experience from completing these things, which is helpful for building your collection.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be like, oh, play this many Death Knight or play this many Rogue games or something like that. You have your dailies and your weeklies.
Mysterious sword. What is your wish?
Both 9s and your this is, I don't know what this draw is, dude. You guys can see how many 1 to 3s I have in this deck, and like this is just rough. Everyone's making fun of me because they're looking at my draw right now. It's just, I don't know. I think you're cursed or lucky. I don't know, one of the two.
What? Like your draw is just so bad?
It's so bad. I don't understand.
You have 8 cards in your hand.
Yeah, somebody screenshot it so they can show you after. It's crazy. I even tried to like mulligan like 3 of them. It was just like, oh, it got even worse.
That is insane to me.
It is unlucky.
Like you don't have a play right now?
I mean, I do, but it's not a good one. But like, I have to play something, and
Okay.
I'm afraid it's gonna. Yeah. So no, I don't really have a play right now.
Oh no, I did not ice trap.
Oh, I thought that was Ice Trap. I like looked away from my screen. I was like, of course.
Listen, There is someone that ice traps against coin here, and it is not me. I'm just
I mean,
saying.
you could have not if you really had it.
Making me play defensively out here. See, I technically played the taunt in the wrong place there. I should have played it on the left-hand side.
And is that because, like, how come?
Just like in general, you should practice like positioning in the case of a cleave always.
But like, if I had a cleave card right now, it wouldn't matter if you put it left or right, right?
Well, it'd be next to a 1/1 instead of a 2/2.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah.
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 This is fun.
Is it that bad?
Everything is. I mean, okay. I mean, I might as well just explain, right? So I wanted to use, for instance, Blood Tap there, right? It was my only other play I could make with the cards I have, but I couldn't because that ghoul was immune because of the Footman. So I couldn't get the extra corpse to play my Blood
Wait,
Tap. Like maybe
that's
I should just
hilarious.
Maybe I should just played my one Blood Tap. I guess I gotta know. This is actually the most cursed thing I've ever seen. And like I've played like obviously like that, not that good or anything, but like I played like quite a few games and it's just cursed.
I mean, if it helps at all, I had to play my bow at 5 mana to remove your taunt, so
Yeah,
if that makes you feel any better.
that makes me feel so much better.
It was a very expensive bow.
I might have to just take the heal. This next turn is gonna hurt. I mean, she's gonna have how much damage? She's gonna have 6, 8, 13. She's gonna have 13 damage on the next turn. I could heal like once after. It's cursed, dude. It's cursed.
I'm sorry.
The GG's. I was just saying to myself, like, she either has lethal or I'm gonna get really close.
Okay, I feel I really want to see this hand that you were
Yeah,
talking about.
I will show you what was left in my hand when you killed me, and you already know what I played. Yeah, I just put the screenshot
Okay, let's see.
in Discord.
Wow. That's really unfortunate.
And that was the list of cards that I have.
Yeah, that's like actually so bad.
That's pretty bad.
That's astonishingly. You have horrible luck.
I think
Wow.
that's just the GG go next angle in like ladder. Right?
All right. That doesn't count as a game. We run it back.
Yeah, I was like, can I do one? Maybe one more. Can I play the game once, please? I had my card before I for Mulligan was
The Lich King.
like not great either.
versus
And the
Rhaegar.
chances that I've gotten something good, I was like, easy, no problem. And then what I ended up drawing with the Mulligan was the 2 giants, and then Primus came after.
Okay, so what you're saying was the game just said you couldn't play last
Yes, yeah, it was just like, you're not allowed. You just stop playing.
game. This game is not for you in this moment. I'm very sorry.
Another good one. Bro, what is going on, man?
I do want to try one more thing after this game, which I think
Sure.
we'll have time for. I'd like to try for you to play the Loner DK.
The new one? Or the old one?
The old one, which
Okay.
I have crafted, so I have it for you. I'd like you to try playing that against this list, my Secret Hunter list, or just like, I mean, I can play a different list too. We can play a mirror match where we both play the same list.
Sure.
But I would like you to try that with the more aggressive standpoint, because I feel like honestly that might have been your downfall with that list, and you might do a lot better with it, with how we've been kind of trying to focus on the aggressive playstyle.
Yeah, sure.
My blood boils for war.
I like I have both giants again, chat. I mean, there's like nothing I can play right now until this. Actually, I can play. We're at 4. Well, now I can't. I needed to feed this guy, but she probably has a 3/3. That would have made it 6/6.
How was your draw?
Terrible.
Or your, oh,
I got both
again?
giants again. Yeah, it's awful. It's just cursed.
Well, when you hero powered 2 games or 2 turns in a row, I was like 3 turns in a row. I was like, is this for a reason? Are you trying to proc my explosive trap?
I mean, that's what I was trying to do, but for lack of nothing else to do. Hunter Seekers can identify. Are you winning? Yes and no.
Magic and magma go hand in hand.
This is one of the dangers of a control list with a aggro matchup, which my matchup is definitely aggro.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, there's going to be like bad luck games, right? Like, it's just is what
Oh,
it is.
absolutely.
I think with any deck.
Absolutely, that is definitely a thing that happens.
I tried to put as many like good starter cards in the deck as I could, and there's like quite a few. It's not like there's like one Plagued Grain and that's it. I'm just like nada. What can we do here? Can we even do anything here? We're just dead.
Death calls.
This is a fun card back you have.
I don't even know which one I'm using.
I don't either. Brand tournament. It's cute.
There it is. Yeah, that's a problem.
I have but little time.
Everybody needs a casket.
Rip.
Yeah.
What did he got in a game?
GG's.
Yeah.
I think
I got-
unfortunate draws in a row is rough.
I got 2 sub-5 mana cards that entire game. One was Fistful of Corpses. Oh, sorry, 3. One was Fistful of Corpses, and one was Anti-Magic Shell. And the last one was Plague Grain at the end there.
Oh dear.
That's
Okay,
literally
so-
it. That's why I kept just drawing minion, like as I don't know.
Yeah, when you hit the hero power button that many times, I was like, oh no, something's going wrong.
Unfortunate.
So do you want to borrow the loner
Yeah,
DK
yeah,
list?
let's try it. Wait, I think it's just Plaguebringer, right? It's called Plaguebringer.
Do you have it?
Yeah, I have it. It automatically makes it a, like when you claim the loner deck, it automatically makes it a deck for you.
Yeah, but I thought you didn't claim that one.
I did, and that was the one I claimed.
Oh, I'm big dumb. I thought you said you claimed something else because you didn't like the Yogg.
No. I said I stopped playing that one and started making my own deck because I didn't like
Right.
the Yogg in there.
Thank you. Memory did not.
But then
serve
I
me.
claimed it
Okay.
anyways because it had like the Titan, I forgot his name, and
Primus.
Yeah, Primus, and it had like a few other things that were nice.
Perfect. Okay, so play that list, but think more Smork, then Control, and let's see how it does for you. And also, in your mulligan, try really hard to find Hell Yeah if you can.
Yeah, I also learned that early.
Yes.
Watching all my diseases get burned, all my plagues.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's go.
You can't stumble early. I mean, I just couldn't do anything right there.
I feel like today has gone so much better than last time.
Yeah, I would agree
Versus Rexar.
for various reasons.
None may interrupt my wine.
You did your homework.
Will serve me.
I'm hoping I get all my bad luck out of the way with you now.
Exactly, exactly. I think my first ever tournament that I played in for Hearthstone, I had the actual worst luck that I've ever had in this game. And I was like, cool, I just got it out of the way of all of my bad luck that I'm ever going to have playing Hearthstone.
Surely.
Of course. If it helps, I got a terrible draw. Hopefully yours is better than mine.
Well, it's certainly better than the last 2 rounds, I know that's for sure.
Good.
What is this common thing? Oh, that's the excavation level.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
What was
Okay,
it?
pressure.
It's 4 and under. I don't think the ratio in this deck is that much different from the deck I just played in terms of cards being under. It's definitely lower, but like I had a lot, Jet, of sub 4s in the other deck.
Share my pain. Candle but slighter.
Need a guitar?
Oh, that's not very helpful.
Do Hearthstone decks still do that?
All right. I think you have
like
passed
Smackdown.
your bad luck to me, and I would like to give it back to you.
No. You can get to me after the tournament.
That's fair. Okay, this is good.
Share my pain. You no take pickaxe. My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
Okay, also for reference there, because that secret was cast by the the 3 mana thing,
Should've
the
just not
Observer
attacked.
Mysteries. Huh?
You're saying I should have not attacked, so it waited to
Yeah,
fold?
because it would have gone away,
Right.
and it didn't. It was just a 1 damage you would have done to my face.
Yeah.
If it was anything more than that, I would have done it, but that was a very small amount of damage.
Share my pain. Candle but slighter.
Bargain bin. Fate and Sin.
Oh no!
Good.
Maybe Rat Trap. What have we played? What is that, Arthur? Looks like traps are back on the menu, boys.
Magic and
We're playing as a secret hunter all the time. It's like mentally draining.
Death calls.
They're using to get this out.
My rule is eternal.
Or maybe wait one turn. Get rid of this.
That was terribly rude.
What little time.
It cost 5 mana again. That was so rude.
Share my pain.
Let's just rip the band-aid off, man. Just rip the band-aid off.
If you have any idea that it's gonna be an explosive trap, try to like
I should
test
have procced it
before you
before
play.
playing
Yeah.
that. Yeah. I realized that after, as I watched it burn to the
That's
ground.
okay. Well, I have a 5 mana mantle shaper in my hand, so that.
That's okay. I'm sure they'll spam enough secrets to make it go away. Now it's 4. There you go. Now it's 3. Got a secret or 2 as well. Oh, okay.
Okay, yes, you are right. I did
No way,
indeed
dude.
pick to play it again.
We only need one.
You have ice trap, don't you?
What happened?
You have ice trap, don't you?
I cannot confirm nor deny. I'm really, really bad at Among Us.
See, like, I can either try to cast if she has ice trap or dead. I think we're just dead regardless.
I can't not tell you what I don't have.
Yeah, there it is. GG.
Did you believe my fib?
No, well, it's I think I'm screwed either way, right? Because
Also, you could have hero powered and removed my 4/1.
but couldn't you have freezing trap,
What little time.
right? You could have.
Oh, I might have been able to with your tooltip thing.
Yeah. So you
Did you
so it was,
did
it
you
was
attack
either,
already?
yeah. Like
Okay.
it was either at least I'm pretty sure I glanced and saw that. Like it was either get freezing trap, get screwed, or cast to get screwed, and it was a
Okay.
50-50 coin flip. And if either one procced, I was dead. And frankly, I think we're in a position where even if I managed to kill one of those minions, we were dead anyways, right? Because you had 9 damage minimum in hand, and all you needed was like Huffer or whatever his name is.
True. I didn't play the beast thing because I didn't have that beast thing. I don't think. But no, you're not wrong.
Like that was like a kind of like I'm screwed anyway situation right now.
Yeah. I'm curious what your hand looked like
I had
in that moment.
What did I have? I had Frost Strike. I forgot the spell that does 3 damage and makes you put 2 plagues in their hand. I had Helia. And I had the bigger kobold that does an excavate and gives you a free, or it makes it cost 0, whatever excavates.
Right. Okay.
I think that was it. I might have had one more inconsequential thing, but that was basically what my hand looked like there.
Okay. Yeah, that's I think that DK draws were kind of bad for you because that feels a little bit inopportune.
You're telling me. It's been a few games of that, yeah.
Yeah, the last couple DK games have just not really been in your favor, unfortunately. But like, I definitely feel like there was a world in which, but I mean that's such a tough thing to say, not being able to talk through each of the plays. But like, how do you feel post today?
I mean, I feel good. Like, you gave me more knowledge about, like, the hunter. like the inner workings of the hunter. In fact, I should probably take a look at some other decks for that too. But it was like what it felt like was I was just playing with, because I beat you all 3 times, and then when you went hunter, you beat me all 3 times.
Right.
And it felt like it was a situation where the secret hunter is just a deck that is in general strong against DK, is what it feels like to me. Because it feels like DK takes a little time to ramp, and if hunter can just get going, like, it's good to go.
That's fair. I would say, like, secret hunter, if you have the ability to, like, swap some of those cards out, like, I can send you some maybe potential, like, bargain secret hunter lists. And if you can play that, honestly, playing hunter helps a lot because you are able to, like, learn what you need to counter for other lists. So it makes you pay more attention to what your opponents are doing, which honestly is like 50-60% of this game, is knowing what to expect from your opponents as well as what you're doing.
Right.
So I think that, like, if we can fill in those gaps for secret hunter for you, like, I'll send you a few other things and we can see what we can fill in terms of gaps for that list. And I think that would be honestly a good one to practice for the sake of learning the other lists going on right now.
Yeah. I mean, I learned plenty with DK too. Like, a lot of the learning is just time, right? Like, you just need to play and see. And hopefully the like little catch-up stuff they'll send me is soon, because then maybe some of those gaps will be filled in naturally.
Definitely. And I also don't want you to spend too much time learning this meta per se, because
it's going to have vastly changed, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's something we should, like, at least not, well, we don't have to do it obviously now because the session's basically done, but like something we should talk about in the Hearthstone channel. Start prepping for that, because
I'm theory crafting a little bit tomorrow, so I will, like, I was planning on playing a few lists that I was hoping that we could bring. So I'm going to be doing, like, a little bit of that, and we can work on that as well on Tuesday, Wednesday, and I'll have some lists prepared by then.
Right, cool.
So then we can just jam those lists, and hopefully we'll be able to supplement your collection a little bit. But I think there's been some good takeaways today. Like, I feel like you used your mana really well, and I feel like we were able to get you to think a little bit more smork, which I consider a big success.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, definitely the first hunter game I did was, my brain was immediately like, control the board.
Right.
Because I guess I'm just, with some of the, like, meta games I've seen, I'm so used to just assuming that the opponent always has some way to clear the board every turn. They have to have some kind of AoE or, like, some brawl after 2 excavates or something. It's just like, whatever they do, whatever I put down is somehow going to die immediately. So it's just like, well, if I get rid of their stuff, And
that is, whenever I started playing, that was the best way for me too. I was like, okay, if I get rid of their stuff, then they can't take my stuff. And, like, that's not the wrong way to think about it, but it is, like, it's just good to reshape and shift to smork as well. Because you're like, well, I have 4 damage going to their face. It's probably going to die, but that's 4 less health they have.
Yeah. It's certainly broadening gameplay style and Horizon is super good.
Good. Well, GG's, good job.
GG's was fun. So I guess we'll talk, but we'll hook up again on Tuesday or Wednesday then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds good. Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Catch you later.
Bye.